Well, you may have heard of Biden's new programs that forgive student loans, and he did a bunch of them, man. So if you have a student loan, you got to look into this stuff. Listen to this. He's going to spend the estimate about $600 billion of forgiveness for student loans. $600 billion. The total amount of debt is only like $1.6 trillion. So that's about a third of all student loans are going to be wiped away by him. 600 million. And a lot of people bitch, well, these are people who went to college. What about the people who didn't want to go to college? Actually, student loans, 40% of the people who have student loans never got a degree. That's because the colleges, just trying to get you to apply so they get money from the government. And, it's not for you, but they think it didn't cost you anything. It does. You got to pay back those loans, and they got the money, and you can't get it back from the school. So what you got to do is to find out about the new programs, particularly, there are all kinds of things. So many people now have more interest on their student loans than what they borrowed. So they borrowed $25,000, and now they have $40,000 worth of interest payments on this because they have them. So he's getting rid of all that stuff, all those interest payments. So you're going to get a big chunk of the student loan back, or even total disappearance. We got members are calling up. There's two calling up recently when I was online live, and one got all forgiven for $150,000, all forgiven. Another got it all forgiven for $200,000. Man, just a stroke of the pen, $200,000 just flies away. and that's amazing to me. And people, if you don't know about it, you got to go to studentaid.gov. Find out about these programs. And listen to this, 7% of all the people who have student loans have over $100,000. So that's like 6 million people owe the government $100,000 or more. Wow, and that's a lot of money. So you could be able to get that done or forgiven or void. Because if your college was deceptive, you could get it all forgiven. There's a lot of other ways you can get it forgiven. So if you go to studentaid.gov and look at a couple of things. One, you want to look at what they have called income payment plans. So they have income determinant payment plans. You want to look at those programs for income. Then also you want to look at the forgiveness programs because that's available. There's a whole bunch of them. Oh, there's a report for, like if you had a loan for $28,000 and paid for 10 years, you would have paid $35,000. Now that's a lot of interest. That's like mortgage. Your mortgage is going to pay twice as much in interest as it is paying the mortgage back. And that's why there's so many people making so much big money in the financial services industry. But there's another thing that happened with Biden and the FAFSA, F-A-F-S-A. That's the application you fill out to get a grant to go to college. Well, the government's trying to make it easier, and they screwed it up so much. Sort of like when they started healthcare.gov. Remember how screwed up that was? Well, anytime you take a big, complicated system and try to change it, in a certain amount of time, man, it's going to be screwed up for a while until they figure out all the things they assume that were not right. They got all these so-called experts. Experts don't know. They don't know really what will happen until they press the button to go, and that's when all the shit hits the fan. So they got to figure that out. And that's where we're now. But as a result of that, applications are down like 27%. So this is a good time to go to college because they're dying for students. And particularly if you go to community college, man, it costs nothing because you can get a grant for the cheap college there, and you get 2 years under the belt for next to nothing. And that's the best deal in America for higher education. Plus, community colleges also have a lot of grants now. They got the government for not only degrees but certificates. So you can get a certificate like in solar heating or something like that, or anything you want, electric vehicles, all these things. They're looking for people to get good jobs without a degree. And a place to get that is your local community college. I got a link in the description here that will have it not only to find your local community college, but also to make an appointment with a career counselor at your career one-stop center, because they could show you all kinds of programs like this. They got so much grant money to help people get extra money to get maybe a good healthcare job, maybe an IT job, or even a skills job. You want to be a carpenter or a plumber. Man, they make $100 grand a year now, and you don't have to sit in English class, which was my downfall. I flunked English. But I got 2 New York Times bestsellers. Try to find that English teacher who flunked me. Does she have bestsellers? No, I do, because I plagiarized, but that's another story. So go to these websites, careeronestop.org. Make an appointment. You got to talk to people. You just can't look, oh, I'm going to apply here. No, you have to make an appointment, call up, and make an appointment at your local community college, no matter what age you are. Actually, if you're 60 or more, you go to community college for free. And also even the regular 4-year colleges too. Seniors go free. And man, at 60, like I'm 80, man, I'm going to work for another 10 years. So at 60, you got 30 more years, start a whole new career. So why the hell didn't you do that? Because nobody's asking you to. I am now. Now here's another place to find a lot of good help, is at findhelp.org. Go to findhelp.org. And there's a couple of things you want to put in there. One is findhelp.org. You put in your zip code, and then you want to help. If you need help filling out applications, see, this is great. You need help filling out applications and don't know what to do, you could go over to legal and then put legal. Oh, come on, legal. Okay, support employment. No, that's well, come on, we want legal. Why don't, okay, yeah, understanding government programs. How do you like that? That's me. I'm out of work. Here, understand government programs. Here, look, there's 75 organizations that will help you for free to understand government programs. So you've got that FAFSA form, you don't know what the hell to do, or you're trying to get other government programs to apply for and you don't know what to do. They do it for free. I'm going to charge you $20. So you may want to go to these people first. 75 organizations. That's in one zip code. You know, and the same thing. You want to go to job training, okay? And because you want a better skill, JOB, placement, skills, and training. Okay, what do we have here? Now this is only one zip code. 400 programs. 400 programs where you could get trained for free to get a better job, okay? No high school degree, no college degree. Maybe you need a high school degree or certificate or something for these, but that's about it. Now here you are. Yeah. Why are you gonna go in debt for $100,000 when you get trained for free and make $100,000, right? And if you're worried about filling out applications, well, I just showed you there's 70 organizations that help you fill out applications for free. So what the hell are you waiting for now? You'll think of another excuse because we're all lazy shits, aren't we? And we'll find any way not to do something so we don't have to get our ass off the chair, right? I'm the same way. And it's human nature, and that's why we try to encourage you as much as possible. Go out and buy as much as you can off this great world that we live in. If you use it. If you don't use it, you don't get it. And we give out grants. As long as we're making money, we give it back to members. We give out $75,000 a month, every month, and to members, $500 or $1,000. Next month's going to be a little less. We got a little problem with our credit card processing company who pulled the rug out from us, and we got to dig out and figure this out. But it'll be back to 75. But next month, I think it'll be only 45. But we'll give all our profits go back to you because you're important. You're the most important thing in your world. So take care of you first before you do anything for anybody else. But then when you take care of you, then give as much as you can to somebody else because that feels so good. That's what I'm doing, man. I'm going to do it for the rest of my life.